In today's What If episode, I explore looking at balancing the Ancient Digimon for all the Frontier Tamers. But quick disclosure, this video will not look at the following Ancient Digimon: Ancient Greymon, Ancient Megatheriumon, and Ancient Beetlemon. These are the three Ancients in my opinion that have stellar effects for what they want to do. While Ancient Gurumon is on the edge of being good or bad for me, I feel that overall with the printing of Magna Gurumon, they could have done better with one or the other. But because this video is focusing on the Ancients, I'll see if fixing Ancient Gurumon is the better idea. For this video, my primary focus will be Ancient Gurumon, Ancient Kazemon, Ancient Volcanomon, and Ancient Sphinxmon. Ancient Troymon falls in the it's okay category, but Ancient Beetlemon more than makes up for green. Because of this, I'm not going to touch too much on this Digimon. Ancient Gurumon can warp Digivolve from Promo Lobomon, but this requires you to have 3 memory to Digivolve into Lobo, then 1 to immediately go into Ancient Gurumon. Because Koji Minamoto requires you to have the hybrids in hand and not in the trash like Takuya Kimbara, Ancient Gurumon would have probably been a better effect had you been able to, when attacking, return 1 level 4 or lower Digimon hybrid from this Digimon's evolution source to your hand. If you did, unsuspend this Digimon and 1 other hybrid Digimon you control. I feel this helps facilitate your hand of hybrids. However, I can also see that this would make Ancient Gurumon more broken in that you're guaranteed a hybrid to play upon his deletion. Ancient Kazemon does not have a warp Digivolving Kazemon and is arguably one of the worst Ancients in my opinion. With a hybrid format, the majority of security becomes Tamers. In yellow decks, you will typically run 12 to 4 Tamers, especially if you're going with 3 to 4 BT1 TK Takashi, 4 Zoe Orimoto, 4 BT3 Kari Kamiya, and TK and Kari from BT6. Because of this, Ancient Kazemon provides only buffs to Digimon. Instead, what if Ancient Kazemon recovered security like most standard level 6 Digimon in the yellow category? Seraphimon? A majority of them recover 1 security. But again, I do see how many players would hate playing against yellow, because you could easily go into Kazemon for 2, Jet Sophie for 1, recover 1, then Ancient Kazemon for another recovery. But for a secondary effect, maybe it pulls a Dynasmon and each time a security is removed, recover 1. There's a lot of ideas here that would make the 5 memory worth it for Ancient Kazemon, but they didn't. Moving to Ancient Volcanomon, this Digimon has the simple D-Digivolve 3 when Digivolving into, and that's it. It wouldn't have been nice if it were a blocker, but nope, you're just an off-brand Digivolving Machinedramon and you get no other benefits. While Ancient Volcanomon has every standard Ancient play level 4 or lower hybrid of the color equivalent, Black just has no hype support when it comes to hybrids. Grumblemon, Gigasmon, but that's it. 5 memory is a lot to invest for a simple D-Digivolve. Honestly, it's 1 memory off Alter S that you could argue that you should get a deletion effect. And volcanoes do cause massive damage that isn't localized, so I feel it should be spread out more. What if Ancient Volcanomon's effect was, when Digivolving, D-Digivolve X number of Digimon X levels, where X is the number of hybrids in this Digimon's Digivolution sources. If the Digimon has a play cost of 3 or less afterwards, delete that Digimon. While an interesting effect, this is where Black hybrids would require a level 3 hybrid and a level 5 hybrid. In essence, this combines Ultimate Flare into a Digimon effect with specific caveats. But due to limitations of Black Hybrid right now, the most you'd be able to do is Digivolve 1 on 1 Digimon, because Grumblemon and Gigasmon don't even slide Digivolve into each other. Finally, Ancient Sphinxmon. I'm honestly not a fan of the when Digivolving effect, mainly because it requires you to have a separate body on board if you want to maintain Ancient Sphinxmon. But do notice that the text does not say one of your other Digimon, just of your Digimon. Meaning you can crack Ancient Sphinxmon to delete one of your opponent's Digimon that's level 6 or lower. But that also means you'd have to risk the level 5 if you wanted to check security first, since you can't Digivolve, attack, and then pop. How would I fix Ancient Sphinxmon? Easy. Purple focuses on trashing cards in the hand. If anything, Kaiser Leomon and Rihimon would have had built-in trashing effects as well, like Skull Greymon. That way, you could make Ancient Sphinxmon be, on Digivolve, trash a card with a hybrid or 10 legendary warriors in your hand. Then, delete 1 Digimon with level equal to or less than that of the Digimon. This would have promoted more color splashes and probably given Kaiser Leomon a better effect than just 1-turn retaliation. Do you think these ancient Digimon have underwhelming effects? And do you agree with some of the changes in this video? Let me know in the comments below. This is Digi-Panda. Logging out.